Morning. Everybody's mic on.
Hi, Steve.
Steve, is your mic on? Let's see.
Should
Who else
be.
is coming here?
Let me see. My mic, did you want me to? No, my mic is on.
Steve, your mic's not on, or my volume's not on?
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, there we go. I hear you,
Okay.
Steve.
Good.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Steve, thanks for doing this. That's very nice.
You're welcome. I'm sorry it's been so late for this. We have a bunch. We'll have another one. It's just this is such a big year. Let's see, we're up to like 9 people so far. Hi, Julie.
Hi, how do I put my plot in there? How do I do that?
How do you do your what?
How do I put my maiden name in there?
Oh, I can do it. I can do it, I think. Yeah.
I remember Steve Dana very well.
Yeah.
I remember Julie very well.
Yeah, okay, let's see if I.
Here.
Julie, you may want to do it yourself. In the upper right-hand corner are 3 dots.
Yes,
Okay, click on the 3 dots
yes.
and it lets you edit your name.
Edit profile picture,
Yeah, I think you can just edit your name.
but it doesn't. It says rename.
Rename, that's it.
Yeah,
Yep,
rename.
Yep, okay. And we got Nancy. Okay, wait a second. Why do I have these people here? Naomi's way says she's joining. Bruce should be here.
I
Oh, here we go.
can't do
Here's
it.
Bruce. Here's Liz Levin
Oh, wow, I can't
coming
do
in.
it.
Yep. I don't know why
Hey,
Naomi's
Julie,
having a
how are
problem.
you?
I
Okay.
can't do my name. I can't do my name. Oh,
Who's-
here it is. Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
It just makes it easier for everybody. All
Who
know
is
who
this?
we are. Hey, Heshi,
Hi,
known as Harriet to those of us.
Is that Harriet
in
Salmon?
former years, yes.
Yes.
Oh, Liz, I remember Liz so well. My God.
Julie, is this your first one?
No, it's, I think, my third one. Who is
Oh, okay.
Bruce Agnet? Bruce Agnet? I remember.
Yes.
Yes.
Bruce.
Remember Bruce?
Didn't we go to
Bruce.
Saturday school together?
I'm sorry?
Did we go to Saturday school together?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
Did you go to Temple, Har Sinai Temple?
no, Addis.
Oh, then,
Har Sinai. Bruce,
Sinai.
Bruce, what's the name of your development you live in? My sister, I think she was there the other day visiting a friend.
Warman Mills.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Yeah, Rick Shane. Rick Shane is a neighbor of mine now.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
is this Nancy Albert?
I'm sorry?
Who is Nancy? Nancy who? Nancy Albert?
Yep.
No, Nancy
No, Nancy up there. Oh,
Rosenthal.
Nancy Rosenthal?
Yes.
Nancy Albert is backlit, so we can't see her face very well.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
why, but
oh, great.
That must be Nancy Albert.
Yeah. Also, now Franco.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck. That's Chuck Levine, right? Nope, your microphone's off. Your microphone's off.
There you are, Nancy.
hi, Liz. Hi,
Hi,
Julie.
how are you?
Harriet,
I know.
Bruce. Whoops.
Nancy, you always seem to do it in the car.
I always seem to what?
In the car. Yeah.
I'm in the car.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're in it. Okay.
I'm picking up lunch for my grandsons.
Okay. Rosenthal, you need to add your last name because we've got 2 Nancys here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here, I can do it. I can do it.
DeLugos.
I can do it.
Rosenthal DeLugos.
We actually have 2 Steves too, don't we? Son of a gun. Okay. I got a new camera since the last time, so hopefully you can see me better. I haven't cleaned up the room yet. Johnny Weber is going to join us.
Good.
There's a bigger turnout than I thought. A lot of people said that they couldn't make it, but anyway.
So Linda Bergen, which beach are you sitting on?
So we are actually, it's like,
Is that Linda Russell?
That's Linda Russell. I'm renaming her.
Oh,
yeah.
I just renamed myself too.
There you
I'm
go.
outside.
The guys never have
I'm
to
on my
read.
phone, so it's a little harder to read. to see what I'm doing. We're at Singer Island, Riviera Beach in outside of West Palm Beach with our son and daughter-in-law and 2 grandkids from Seattle. And I didn't know whether I'd be able to get on it or not. But I'm sitting at the beach. It's absolutely gorgeous. I thought it would be like beachly in Florida in June, and it's beautiful. It's 86 and sunny and breezy. So not to complain at all. And they even set up the chairs and the umbrellas for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's
Where
really
does
nice.
Nancy Albert live now?
I live in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida,
Okay.
just like all the other old folks.
Well, some of us old folks are still up north.
Yeah.
Julie, where are you?
We live in Manhattan. We always have.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you're in the north.
Yeah, I live right outside of Boston.
And we live in Potomac, Maryland. This is just a week's vacation. So no, we're not snowbirds.
We're still in, we're in Yardley where Harriet is, and spend a lot more time in San Diego.
I'm in Marsville, which is right near Yardley.
Yep.
Right.
My
Nancy,
son
you're in March.
in Yardley. Yeah, my son lives in Yardley.
Are you in Yardley?
My son is.
Oh,
I'm
but
in
you're not-
Marsville, 5 minutes away.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we need to get together considering we are so close.
Yeah.
Well,
Really?
you can add Mickey Newman and Rochelle. They're right down the road from you guys too.
Yeah, they just live like 5 minutes from me.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've been in the same house for, I guess, 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see. Somebody else come in here.
It's hard to believe it's 60 years since we graduated high school. My
Yep.
goodness. Mm.
Truly amazing. Truly amazing.
But we're not telling anybody.
No, it's
There we go.
Well,
This is the
my-
50th
my-
reunion.
There we go.
15-year-old
Oh, yeah.
grandson.
Uh,
I couldn't find my copy today.
How many people still have their yearbooks?
The Bobby
have
Oh,
no
Sheila.
idea.
Sheila? Oh, yes.
I do.
I do, but I couldn't find it.
I will never part with it.
No, I have my Baba Sheila and my wife's Baba Sheila from 3 years after we graduated.
wow.
And who is your wife, Steve?
I'm sorry,
What is your wife's name?
Iris Feynman Daner.
Thanks.
Oh, okay, good.
So what's anybody traveling this year?
Yes, I do.
And I'm going to Scotland.
Oh, hey, Naomi, you're here finally.
Yeah, I had trouble with my camera a little bit, but I got it working, so it's okay.
I'm going to San Diego in about a week and a half.
I'm going to the Outer Banks Saturday with my whole family and friends.
Great.
We're
I'm
going
going to Nepal.
Who was that?
It's Heshi. I'm going
Oh.
to, that was a call I was just on
Yeah.
earlier. Werner and I do the mountains and the orphanages and clean water. And so they're doing a whole foundation for our nonprofit. So it's kind of cool. We just found out like 15 minutes ago.
Great. In Nepal?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have
Because
you been
Werner
before?
climbs, pardon?
Have you been before?
I have, but
Wow.
Werner's in the Guinness Book of Records for doing the highest peak on all 7 continents. So
Wow.
he's being honored. And he climbs a mountain and I go deliver water and other supplies to the children.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Julie, where are you off to?
We're going
Yes.
going to Berlin for the month. We're leaving next week. And then from there, we'll go to Spain for 2 weeks. So we'll be out for 6.
Nice.
And then in January, as usual, we spent a month in Chile.
wow.
Awesome.
What brings you to Berlin for a month? That's a long time.
Not really. It's a great city for contemporary art and culture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'd be fabulous.
Yeah. My nephew lived there for a while, right?
I never lived in Berlin, but Horacio's father was originally a Berliner. But we've been there 3 times. This will be our 4th.
Nice.
Julie, I meant to ask you this before. What's your brother Mark up to? Is he still
I
around?
don't know really. He does live in Asia. He always has. I guess East Asia. I'm not sure what country he lives in.
Oh, okay. What's he do? Why is he there?
I don't think I can really answer these.
Okay.
Steve, and I don't think that the people came to hear about my brother Mark.
Okay, no,
I'll be happy to tell you about myself.
Totally understand. Chuck, you get your mic on?
Yeah, it's on.
Good. Okay. What are you up to?
Yeah, not a whole hell of a lot. Live in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. So did not go far.
We got two Levines here.
Yes, you have Harriet.
Yep. No, we got Naomi.
Naomi, I'm sorry, Naomi.
Yes, I'm the Levine. Who's the Levine?
Chuck.
No,
Oh, okay. I don't have everybody on. I have a view. I put view on, but I have limited people I can see.
There's nine of us.
Naomi's a distant cousin.
12.
There's
Yes.
12 of us, Naomi.
There's 12 of us.
12 of us.
1, 2, 3.
Go to
then
the
I have
upper right.
everybody. I thought there were more. I'm sorry. I thought there were more. Okay, thank
No.
you. Yeah. Yeah, Chuck, we are distant cousins. I don't know how. Someday I'll have to find out about that.
Pat Schrager couldn't come. Norma Aronis, Barbara Zeltman. None of those people could come.
I've not found Pat Schrager's email yet. I don't
Nancy,
think.
you don't have it?
Oh,
I
I
think
have
so.
it. I have
So
it.
is she on my list? I don't remember.
I think so. I certainly have told her. Barbara's been on several
Barbara's been
times.
here. Barbara's been here before.
And Norma, I think once. She was on once.
Yeah, Norma was on once. Let's see, Pat Schreiber. I'm just looking. I have the alphabetical list here. Name. Yep. Pat Schreiber, Simon in Virginia.
Right. That's
And
correct.
Janice Milner, I think probably still lives down the block from me, but I have not seen her on the street.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah. Jan has been on a couple times.
Who?
But not when I have. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, I contacted Ricky Shane, who is traveling right now.
Who is what?
I want to give you a heads up, Bruce. I'm going to come see him when he comes back to Maryland. And since you're the next door neighbor, maybe you won't be in Atlantic City. Let's see what we can do.
Well, when you're coming, because I'm in Atlantic City now and I'll be here through the end of September.
Oh, I would assume, I don't know when he's coming. I'm a snowbird again. I'm in Florida and in Pennsylvania, and I'll be in Pennsylvania till December. So it depends when Rick gets in. So if it works out well, it'll be nice.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Bruce, how about Marty?
I'm sorry?
Bruce, have you heard from Marty? Was he going to be on this at all?
I speak to Marty, yes. But
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be on this
Yeah.
meeting or not.
Well, I'll schedule another one for next month, and we'll just, some people will drop off and some people will come back on. It's been over a year, I guess, since the last one. Bruce Berger is going to try to come in. I spoke to him on the phone yesterday. I knew Steve Lenoble is coming. He's coming now. We're having him join.
Is this your first time you're on, Julie? Because I don't think I ever saw you on here before.
No, I think it's my second or third.
Yeah, probably.
I must have missed it.
I wasn't on in the early ones. Nobody had, I
Well,
guess.
we didn't have an email. Yep.
Whatever, I don't know.
Well, it's good to see you.
Thank you. The same, Naomi. I remember you so well. I remember your street. I think that you lived on the street where my piano teacher lived.
Exactly, Mr. Kreiser on Atterbury Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was 3 doors down from me, Julie.
So amazing. I was never prepared.
Yeah.
I see Steve's name, but I don't, Steve Lenoble's name, but I don't see his
He's trying
face.
to connect. He's trying to connect. Yeah. So I can use more email addresses if anybody, well, I've sent out the list. I'll send it out again with the names. And if you've got anybody there, because we'll see,
I think you have Larry Sherwood already, because I talked to Larry.
Yeah. And let's.
I remember when Larry Sherwood dated Susan Levine. Is that right?
Levy. Susan, we tried to get her. We never got her either, did we?
Wait a minute. She's joined. I thought she joined once.
And what about her best friend growing up, Barbara, who moved and married and moved to the Midwest, Indiana? Barbara, she lived.
Oh, Barbara Zabinski.
Huh?
Zabinski.
Yes.
I contacted Barbara Zabinski. I emailed her and tried very hard, but I didn't hear back from her. I even got her husband.
Yeah.
Wow.
But she, where is she, Nancy? I think she's in Ohio or Indiana, something like
She's
that.
in Indiana, in Indianapolis.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen her a little bit over the years. She has a very nice family and of course a lovely husband, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for everybody, we could take a 30-second moment of silence here to remember John Strucker, who we lost May 31st. I got interestingly enough, the first pass I sent out went to his email and I subsequently removed it, but his wife, his widow, wrote me a nice note and said, it was great that we were thinking of him, et cetera. And she wanted to let me know he had passed. And I said, yeah, I knew that already. So that's it. But we haven't lost 2 years. I can't think of anybody else that we've lost that I know of. Anybody else?
Oh, yes, Cy Henenberg.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's more than a year ago, though, isn't it?
It's just a year. It's just a year.
Yeah. Cy Henenberg.
Who is
Cy
that?
Henenberg, Cy Henenberg.
Cy Henenberg.
Right.
He was in high school with us, right? Not junior 3? Or he was?
He was not junior 3.
Because he was on Market Street.
All right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. I posted a note on, I know there others saw it on the Trenton High School group to see if there were people that were of our class, for those of us that went to Trenton High, not everybody did, if there were people that wanted to join the group, but I haven't really heard from anybody. So, there is a 50th reunion for the group that's class of what, 72, I guess it is.
Maybe we
What is
should
that?
become
What
the
is that,
class of
Steve?
50.
Is there a date set?
What? No, for class of 72. the
Oh,
50th, they're holding theirs in October. There's a post on the what's his name, Facebook page for Trenton High. So no, we probably wouldn't have one because Wesley died and Wesley put it all together for us.
Leslie who?
Why is Wesley's last name? Melvin, Wesley Melvin. He put together the Trenton High of 62.
Did she go to junior 3?
Wesley was a guy. Yes, he did go to junior 3. Yeah, Wesley was a guy. Very interesting guy, very nice guy. And he was there for the 50th. He put together the 50th, basically. It's in, I still have I think I have the video up on YouTube somewhere with the reunion from 62. It was 20, we had 25, we had 35, we had 42, and we had 50.
Reunion from what again? 50?
From Trenton High.
Yeah, but what was it on YouTube? Which one?
20, we had the 25th.
25th?
We had what, 400 people or something. We have the class photo, it takes up 2.
Oh, it's Xander.
Pardon? Somebody said something. Then we had the 35th.
And these are all on YouTube?
No. I put up photos of the 50th on, I have a YouTube channel with, I don't know, 3,000 videos up there.
Okay, but how do we access?
Oh, I'll send it to you, Julie. I'll find it if in fact I have it up there. Yeah,
So
I have
when did you moved to the house that you moved in that was right behind ours, right? Or ours is
Yeah, we moved in 1950. And
1950?
that's when the houses were built. They were
Is that on Bruce Park Drive?
No, it was Morningside Drive. Sam Saz bought a house and he built 2 sort of twin houses for his mother, who was next to us on the other side. We were in the middle. We were at 5 Morningside. We added the sunroom. We had the backyard that went all the way through to next to Julie's house on Sanhicken Drive. And then next to Saz was where the Lefkowitzes lived, Larry and Zal, who became Zalman King. Yeah.
I think that we moved into our house on Sanhicken. I think it was 56 or 57.
Yeah, could be. And next to you was the Goldschiders.
It certainly wasn't 50.
No, next to you was the Goldschiders.
Indeed.
Yep. Yeah. And nothing on the other side of you.
And I was down the road on Aberfeldy on the
Right.
corner of Morningside. And
You were down the street from Nancy Albert.
Yeah, and I was down the street from you too. So it's
Yep,
just
yep. Depending which
doors
street you
down.
went. Yep.
Yep.
No, that was it. And
You were right next door to my grandparents.
Correct.
Right.
Exactly. Still remember them. Yep.
who were the grandparents?
Mine, my grandparents lived right next door to the Webbers,
And what was their name?
Slutzker. They were across the street from Weston.
Okay. Betsy and Susan.
Not
Right.
Susan.
Susan?
Was it Susan? Betsy and,
Betsy and it wasn't Susan.
oh,
No,
okay.
it wasn't Susan.
No, okay, that's okay.
Was it
It was
Linda?
Lynn.
Lynn.
Lynn, you're right.
Lynn.
And next door to what was her name? I can't remember.
Rosenthal's.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Rosenthal.
Who?
Rosenthal's. It was
Nancy Rosenthal.
Nancy.
no. It was
No,
It's
Nancy.
another, I lived on
Ellen. It was Ellen something.
There was an Ellen Weston.
No, there was.
Wasn't there?
Did Ellen Rosenthal or
Oh.
Ellen?
Bruce Berger is joining us. Let's see. He
And
said he was
Stephen
gonna-
Noble joined us.
Yep, Stephen joined us, and I'm looking, I can't tell how much time. We are allowed 40 minutes on this thing, so we probably have another 20 minutes left. There's Bruce. He's
Welcome,
connected.
Bruce.
He's still connected. I mean, I hear
Nancy,
you.
do you still play golf?
I still play golf.
Great.
It's
And
keeping
your
me
younger
going.
sister, where does she live?
Pardon?
Where's your younger sister? I remember her well.
Oh, yeah. Patty's in Atlanta and
Right.
Susan is in
California
California.
now.
and She's still doing LA theater work.
Yeah.
She's a producing director. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, she and I are in contact now.
right.
That was a small world. I've been dealing
Yeah.
with LA Theater Works for ages. Never put the Lowenstein, Lowenberg?
Lowenberg.
Berg,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nancy, what did you do in 8th grade? Casey at bat?
I don't remember. I don't remember. My acting career was sort of,
Sure.
but Susan loved Susan, and she still loves acting.
That I remember, but you did the oratory series in 8th and 9th grades because so did I. Yes, we did.
Right.
We have the West Coast coming. Denver's coming. Howie Mobstrovitz is joining the
Oh,
group.
good.
Denver.
Yeah, Howie and I lived right down the street from each other on
There's
Cornwall
Howie.
Ave.
Liz, do you remember the parties you used to give?
Very good parties.
Yep.
And the sleepovers,
I
we had
never.
sleepovers at the Levine.
Okay, so
Yeah,
how many people remember, was it Liz's house? Was it, where did we go to watch the Queen Elizabeth coronation? We went to somebody's house from school during the day and watched it on a television set that was very strange. Anybody
Wow.
remember?
No, I wasn't there.
was it somebody who lived closer to Junior 3?
Yeah, it was a block or so away. It was on
It
State
could have
Street.
been,
Yeah.
it could have been Barbara's,
To be Don Friedman's.
No, Donnie Friedman was the other end. This was heading further west.
Robin Goodstein?
Could have been,
Yeah, it could be Robin.
but I vaguely remember, and I could be wrong, that they had this television set, because we only had black and white, of course, in those days.
In
They-
52, in 52, we were only in 2nd grade.
Yep. So we don't remember everything, but I remember going to this and
I
watching.
remember
I
where
see
I
the
was.
picture.
I remember where I was that summer, but I was not in Trenton.
Yeah, no, some of us weren't. So Lenoble, say hi.
Yes. How you doing all?
So,
hi, Steve.
You all
Hi,
look terrific.
Steve.
You all look terrific.
Hi.
And Howie, how are you? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, but I don't know if Steve or anybody mentioned John Strucker died a couple of,
Yes,
Yeah.
we did a moment of silence. for him.
and we'd been, we were really close, all through junior high and high school. And then we got quite close when his daughter lived in Boulder for a while. And I had prostate cancer and he was diagnosed a couple of months ago. And
Oh,
obviously I had a much better outcome. I mean, he died right after a chemo treatment.
Mm.
So
Wow.
You know, a doctor friend said it could have been, you know, a sudden drop in, what is it? I forget. One of the doctors here must know. But it was a real stunner for me.
Yeah.
I had a nice note here. Let me read it while I have it. I opened it up from Howie. Before you came on, I mentioned that I had sent out the email to everybody before we knew John died. And I got a note that says, "Dear Steve, I am John's spouse." This is Brenda. And I am very sorry to tell you that John died suddenly on May 31st. I'm sure he would have enjoyed the Zoom reunion. His obituary can be found at legacy.com. And what's interesting is that Trenton is never mentioned in the obituary because he wasn't born in Trenton. So, yeah.
Nancy,
Great guy, brilliant.
Nancy, you said your sister Susan is out in Los Angeles.
Yes,
She's involved in what?
she's the producing director and the head of LA Theater Works. You can
Okay.
look it up.
Which does audio versions of plays with
Plays,
incredible
and then they
cast.
also do live plays at UCLA now. It's latheaterworks.org.
Org, yeah.
Bryna Weiss's daughter, Devora Engelfield, she's now with the William Morris Agency.
Right.
She had her own agency out there. I don't know if she's still in Los Angeles or not. I think she probably is. But
She is.
I'm sorry?
She is.
Yeah.
No, I mean Devora. I know Bryna is.
No, both of them are.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she's with the William Morris Agency now.
But the LA Theater Works stuff is fabulous. I've been doing it for 30 more years. Yeah.
You're a good advertisement.
I think so. Oh, there's also a wonderful YouTube of her that I found where she introduces it was either the anniversary of LA Theater Works or not. But if you guys haven't, I've promoted it before, but if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, you might find some fun stuff up there. And some of it I do unlisted. So that's stuff like our class, but I have 260,000 views on one video I did of from Country Music Hall of Fame or so on. So
how do
It
we
looks
reach that
like-
again?
Pardon?
It looks like Bruce has raised his hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Bruce who?
no. We got two Bruces. Yeah, Berger
Oh,
was
Bruce
trying to come
Berger.
in. He's raising his hand, but he's not in yet.
You don't see him.
He's having, I know what I remember. Maybe he can use the chat. That's good. Bruce
Yeah.
mentioned that he's got an apple. I spoke to him yesterday. Oh, there he is.
I am
He's got
here
an
now.
apple that, can we hear you? Or
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So are you on your phone or your computer?
I used what you told me yesterday. I have an Apple computer and we've tried everything. And here in Princeton, the audio does not work. So Stephen, you told me to use my phone, which I just got back from a long walk with our dog and it works fine. So thank you very much. Great idea.
You're welcome. That's why Nancy Rosenthal calls from the car.
I hope you're not driving.
No, I'm picking up lunch for my grandsons. So I
Oh,
pulled in
wow.
a parking lot for this and then I'm off to get it.
And how old are the grandsons?
13 and 10.
Okay. Our grandsons are 19 and 17.
Oh,
they
wow.
they don't need us doing anything at this point. Two of them just finished their first year in college.
Oh my gosh. No,
You
I got a call.
couldn't afford to buy them
Randy, I'm
lunch.
hungry. Could you get me food?
That age.
I had my oldest granddaughter graduate and she's going to be teaching the third grade. And my youngest grandchild here on the East Coast is going to James Madison University in September.
Fantastic.
That's great.
Good things for everybody. That's all.
Oh, good
we
for
do.
her. Good for her for trying teaching. It's interesting. Two people in our family, my son's daughter was teaching in Tampa, Florida for about 3 or 4 years. She gave her resignation 3 weeks ago because the Florida education system is a disaster.
Total disaster.
And our son is
Due to our total disaster governor.
absolutely. Well, actually, our
We're not
son.
supposed to talk politically, but I had to say that.
No, that's okay. Actually, our son, who's an administrator in Doylestown, he has 20,000 students and 80 teachers. 2 weeks ago, he gave his resignation after 13 years as an administrator. He said things are getting so bad in Pennsylvania and in Doylestown. Again, politically, it's the school board. And after, I think, 25 years in teaching, he may go back to just plain teaching, but he got out of administration.
Wow.
We have a 10-minute countdown till we have to end, just to let you know. And for Julie and anybody else there, I just put in the chat the link to the 5-minute video I made of the 50th reunion
Under more.
from Trenton High.
Will you send out a recording, because I've got to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I always do.
Yeah. Okay. Because goodbye, everybody. It was good seeing you. I've got another meeting I've got to go to.
Hi, Hashi.
Bye. We're going to do this again.
Enjoy Nepal.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, safe travels.
Yep.
Thanks.
I missed most of the reunions only because I was out of the country working. My wife and I were federal court reporters.
Yep.
And I spent 6 years in St. Thomas and St. John and St. Croix. So it seems like whenever I was there, it was reunion time. But we're here now.
Yeah.
How you're still doing theater?
Film.
I'm sorry?
Film.
He's a film. Yeah. Does film critic and teaches it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your recommendation for us? Oh, Julie, you had something?
No, I just wanted to say hi to Howie. We're still in touch, Howie, with Richie and Bobby. Huh?
Yeah, we communicate from time to time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Howie, what's your big recommendation?
I'm signing off. Thank you.
Okay.
Very much.
Good to see you, Julie.
Thanks for coming, Julie.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I don't know. There's a little film called Dreaming Walls about the Chelsea Hotel in New York.
What's the name of it?
Dreaming Walls.
Spell that. Is that
Dreaming. You know,
Walls, WALLS.
yeah. It's a very little film. You know, with clips from Andy Warhol's Chelsea Girls. And, you know, the Chelsea hotels, you know, where, you know, Bob Dylan stayed there and Patti Smith and Robert Mapplethorpe. I mean, it's been a home to artists and dancers, and it's undergoing significant changes right now.
Is it streaming somewhere?
I think so. Yeah, it's a real it's gonna be streaming. It's a real New York film.
That's
I'm
great.
going to have to say goodbye. I have to get their lunch.
Okay, Nancy.
Bye, Nancy.
See you next
Good
time.
seeing you, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
We are recording. We'll do it again. Yeah.
Nancy, how's the weather in Naples or in the East Coast?
Well, we're not in Naples, no.
When you're
We're
in the East
on
Coast. What's the weather like there?
It's beautiful. It's sunny. Maybe a little too warm, but it's great for going to the beach, going to the pool, playing golf, whatever you want to do, tennis. It's La La Land for sure.
Let me ask another memory question for those. Different class for us, but I was watching CBS Sunday Morning, I guess it was this weekend, and they did a story about Jim Croce and his son. And nowhere in there did they mention our neighbor Maury Muehlheisen. Anybody remember him?
Nope.
What was
He
the
lived
name?
on the island. He lived on the island. What was that? You know, what did we call the island? It was the island before the
flood.
The flood, yeah. Well, Maury was, I think, 2 years younger than us. He was Jim Croce's guitar player, and died with him in the plane. I knew Maury partly because I delivered newspapers there. His sister still lives in Trenton. His younger sister, and she has a website for him and all that sort of stuff. But I took a picture of Jim Croce at the Philly Folk Festival about a month and a half before the plane crash. But if you see the story for some reason, and there's a guy standing behind Croce, the story is mostly about his son, AJ, who never did his father's music and is now putting out an album called Croce Sings Croce. So, but I'm surprised nobody else remembers Maury.
Nope.
Okay, somebody else. Who haven't we heard from? I guess we've heard from everybody here. What's up with you, Lenoble?
Oh, I'm off for the summer. I've been substitute teaching in the Lower Merion area in the Philadelphia area.
Oh, really? What subject?
Whatever they need. I fill in all kinds. I've got a diversified background, so I pick up a little bit of this, that. I can handle almost anything.
Wow.
Steve, some of your jokes are good. Steve?
Yeah?
Yeah,
Lenoble.
some of them are pretty good.
Yeah, I like his jokes. Great. It's very entertaining.
So Howie, you still teaching or you're basically retired now?
I officially retired at the end of this term, but I'm going to teach film history again next year anyway.
Oh, great.
So I guess I'm retired, but I'm not.
Professor Emeritus.
Yes. Yeah.
Bruce, are you still practicing?
Nope, I retired in 2017 after about 43 and a half years. So when we actually moved down to Florida as permanent residents, we lived in Princeton for 6 months.
Right.
So I really practiced after 43 and a half years. We started at age 29, and therefore I felt that was enough. Over the period of 43 years, I figured we saw 250,000 patient visits.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was good. Everything going on in medicine at this point, it was time to get out.
Well, I don't know. They need you in Florida.
Yes, we
It's a
actually,
big-
Barb
Your
has
practice is a big deal down here.
Barb has a good friend in the East Coast that had a melanoma that was just a disaster the way it was handled. I got a hold of her dermatologist and worked with him and finally straightened it out. But something that should have been done in 2 procedures took 5. And it's unbelievable, the medicine down in Florida. You're absolutely correct. It's totally different.
That's why I came back to Pennsylvania.
That's
That's
why
why
we
I
come
go
back
west.
Florida. We come back in the summer.
It's well, I'm a snowbird, but whenever I need medical care, I'll fly home.
Actually, in the East Coast, Nancy, you have some pretty decent doctors. The Cleveland Clinic.
Yeah, we
So-
use the that's what we use the Cleveland Clinic, but I'm
They're
also a melanoma patient, so now I know to call you if I have a reoccurrence, but
That was the case that was mishandled tremendously. It was a
Yeah.
melanoma, and they just handled it stupidly. The nice thing is I did call the doctor, and who didn't know me at all, and he got back to me. We talked for about a half hour, and between the original doctor wasn't even aware of what was going on. So he listened to me, took care of it, and as I say, 5 procedures that should have been 2, and much more scarring that was necessary. Yet medical school, literally, we were just in Boston at a 55th Dartmouth reunion. And I went to Tufts Medical School where we had donated a bunch of simulation equipment. They had 13,000 applicants. They took 3%. They interviewed 600. They accepted 400. And literally there's 200 in the class. They're all American, but literally from every other country who are now American citizens. It was just a plethora of the entire world. U.S. citizens now. They took 3% at $100,000 a clip per year.
Wow.
Did you go to Tufts with Steve Walters?
We had a lot of us there, actually. We had Dave Schlossberg, Steve Walters, myself, Hugh Vine. We had a whole bunch of us that were at Tufts Medical. By all means, Steve and I were very good friends. I saw him all the time there while we were there.
Bruce, is David Schlossberg still alive? I heard he passed.
He did pass. As I told the group before, we bumped into Stephen Walters, not Stephen Walters, and Dave Schlossberg in Japan, in Tokyo. We were wandering in a garden, totally lost, and we came across this American. We started talking to him, and bit by bit, we mentioned Trenton. I mentioned Lawrenceville. I said, oh, I had a lot of friends that went to Lawrenceville. And I mentioned Dave Schlossberg. And he said, I am Dave Schlossberg.
you didn't recognize him. Oh my
Just,
goodness.
just a heads up, we have about 30 seconds so that we're going to get cut off. So,
Well, good night to everyone.
See ya.
Okay, thank you so
yeah,
much.
I'm going to send it out. Let's do it
Yeah.
again next month or
Thank
something
you.
like that. And
Okay.
send me emails if you find anybody else. Let's get their emails together and we'll do it. It's a big year for us. So this is the best we can do
Every
about
year
a
is a
physical.
big year.
Right? Every year.
Every year.
Say hi. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Take
Take
care.
care, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Steve.
Bye.
Be safe.
Bye.